Hello world, this is Daniel from Nerds with Academy, and this is episode 2 of season 2 of my Massive Chalice playthrough. And I had an issue with recording part of the last episode, and then all of my audio that just suddenly cut out, so I just decided to, or this episode, and so I just decided to redo it. And so I'm going to go defend this marsh area, I've decided. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I've actually got my...
Feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
Here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
So, yeah, as I was saying, it was really annoying because I had a good episode, and then I just looked over, I went to go look at the audio file, and the whole thing is just gone. So I just decided to do a replay of it. I tried doing the post commentary last season. I didn't think it was as successful. I don't feel like it's as candid or as interesting, and I mostly just rambled on about hunters the whole time. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. So I'm gonna bring Matthew, I think, here, Matthew Bernhelm. I want to do. Let's see, I want to do 3 Alchemists and 2 Cabers. Let's see here, I'm going to replace you with, I believe I brought both my Cormacs last time, so I'm going to do that. Let's see, Jacqueline, Matthew, actually I believe I substituted out Jacqueline too because she's old, and so I want someone younger to get the experience. I think it was Sarah? Yeah, I brought Sarah. Okay, so I've got House Flügermeinz, Bear Puncher. I've got Andreas Cormac, Sorcha Cormac, Matthew Bernhelm, and Sarah Bernhelm. Okay, let's do this. Let's get these kids. And as I mentioned in the first episode, I really am...
It's a fine day for battle, all things considered.
Every day is a fine day for battle.
Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on Alchemists and Caberjacks this time. And again, this is weird for me because I literally just a few minutes before I recorded this episode and it was gone, and so I decided to record it again, and so now I'm talking about things that I just talked about, which is really bizarre. But I was thinking about this last night as I was getting ready, and I think that I really enjoy the Alchemists and the Caberjacks more than the Hunters, because I think the Hunters feel a little bit too much like XCOM for me. The nice thing about the Caberjacks is, and also, again, the Alchemists to a lesser extent, is that I think that positioning, like where you are relative to your enemy, makes a bigger difference. Most of the time in something like XCOM, which has a very similar structure to the game in terms of like the 2 moves and like moving behind things to block line of sight and so forth, a lot of the time you don't see, oh, this is going to be a good Alchemist shot, actually. Yeah, anyway, a lot of the time you don't really care about exactly where your character, like what square you're on necessarily, unless you're trying to either break line of sight or, fire from cover or whatever it needs to be. But it seems like it's much more interesting when, with the Caberjacks, that you have to get right up next to the enemy in order to do any damage. And so I'm going to actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Ooh. Nope. First I'm going to start with Matthew Bernhelm. I'm going to move him close over here, and I'm going to try to kill these 2 seeds. Yeah, let's do this close one here. Ooh, double. Nice. Excellent. For our flame. Anyway, I feel like the closeness that you are to the enemies makes the Caberjacks more interesting. So I'm going to give Andreas a try here. He may not... Oh, he did. Nice. I think that extra like location-based gameplay makes it more interesting and more compelling, quite frankly. And that's why I think the Hunters are less interesting to me, partially because I think they're a little bit overpowered, but also because with the Hunter, as long as you can see the enemy, it doesn't matter where they are relative to you. And so, I don't know, it just seems as though I think that makes them less interesting from a play perspective. So, yeah, let's get you up here. And this time I'm trying to avoid the problem that I had last time.
What?
by having my audio just playing. I have my Audacity on the side so I can make sure that it's recording.
Upon their prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess of pain and suffering. Even in death, they still hurt their enemies. It's beautiful.
And disconcerting.
I think that the female part of the chalice is a little bit crazy, but it's alright. Okay, and the turn. I don't think these guys can hit us this turn. I think they can get pretty close, though. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's move... Flügermeinz, good old bear puncher. Oh. You know what? No, I'm going to initiate a tactical withdrawal here. Because my other guys are so far away, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get a, get some artillery. Oh, got it. Nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough guys into position this turn, and so I'm going to try to do it next turn. To have the big attack. Oh wow, there's another seed there. Okay. Let's get you over here. Let's see. I could run out and knock this guy back, and then I would take 2 hits, though. I mean, otherwise, I mean, he's gonna. Yeah, I'll do this. My only concern is that otherwise it's going to hit my Flügermeinz Alchemist also. There we go. So this guy got knocked out, which is good. I'm going to take a hit from this one, probably. But then I can finish off this one next turn. That was not the best spot for him to move, but that's okay. Corroded the other guy's armor. Huh. Ah. Whew. Okay. Let's see here. So now I want to do... Where's this moving? Actually, yeah, that's not bad. 50% chance to kill both. That was not very accurate. It's okay, though. This is the problem with Alchemists. And this is going to be even lower percent. Actually, I can't even throw that far. Can't. That's not what I wanted, but we got the kill, so I'm not going to complain too much. Let's see here. I can't even get close. It's annoying. Okay, what about you? I think that Asthmatic might be bugged in that I think it affects more than one turn. I think it's only supposed to affect one turn. After it says after sprinting in the previous turn, I think it lasts for several turns. Though I think that's not, the description is not accurate. Okay. Okay, Sorcha, this is up to you then. There it is. Sorry for taking the extra damage, but without fear, Cormax. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if this is 2? Oh, never mind. I wonder if this will be 2 damage. No, just 1. Okay. Yeah, get out of there. So there are a couple of them down there. Not a problem. Let's see. Let's go down to this corner. And now let's get all my alchemists up. Let's get Matthew in here. Oh, did he have a level up? Oh, no. Oops. Oh, he does. Nice. Okay, Bear Puncher. Let's get this going. Yeah, so I'm not sprinting Sarah Bernhelm this turn because she has asthma. Oh no. I don't think this guy can hit me too. Okay, excellent. Okay, Og, let's see what you got. I think we're gonna go here. An 87% chance to probably kill both, actually. Excellent. Rend, Mangle, and Distort. With a level up too. 30, like it. Let me just peek in a little bit, just to see if there's anyone else down here. I think the last guy, looks like they're going to be in this little area, probably. Again, so actually, maybe it's 2 turns that you have to not run in order to get rid of the asthma. I'm not sure. That is an annoying ability, or annoying trait, though, I have to say. So yeah, let's just yeah, that's fine. Let's just hang out here. Is he quick? He's not quick. He has 4 speed though. So she only has 2 movement right now. I don't know why that is. It's not very good though. Let's go get obscured here. Okay, I think they're over here. That's fine. Oh, there's a rupture. That's kind of a funny little spot for him to be hiding in. What's this? Let's go here. I'm not sure. How much? I want to check how much evasion does the obscured give you. I wonder. Looks like 20. That's not too bad. There's an extra 20. Oh, there are a couple of them. Okay, I definitely want to get them on the bridge now. I think here? That's good. I think I want to move Massive Bernhelm over here. And then I'm going to move my 2 Caberjacks to guard the bridge. Right. And then... Poor Sarah Bernhelm, just limping on the other side. Trying to not explode. Actually, let's go here. Is that a spot? I wonder? There's a spot. Actually. Okay, Bernhelm. Whoa, wasn't so good. There we go. Okay. Let's sneak Sorcha up here and let's make sure that there's no one. Doesn't look like there's anyone else up there. I can't quite reach with this guy, but I can do a knockback with this Caberjack with Andreas, so let's try that. Whoa, there's a lot of things that are about to explode. I'm gonna shift her over to here then. And now, let's see, you can go here. And just do a regular throw. There's a, yeah, that's where we want to hit. So there's a reasonable chance that he'll kill it this turn. Ah, not quite. And you are just all kinds of trouble, aren't you, Sarah? So this guy's going to explode. That's unfortunate. And now the other ones are going to come at me, probably. The ruptures are kind of annoying too because they not only do they mess up the terrain, but also you don't get the experience if they explode, and so you have to focus all your damage right on them really quickly. Okay, so I'm not going to move her at all this turn, and instead I'm going to move my other guys up and be out of this tar. There we go. Cool. Okay, so it looks like if you have asthma, and you stop for one entire turn. Okay, let's do 2 turns here. Does she have 4 now? She still just has 3. I wonder if that's the minus dexterity kicking in. Yeah, that might be the minus dexterity kicking in. I don't know though. Okay. So there are 2 more guys over there. Gosh, Asmo's annoying. Excuse me. Let's put Andreas up here. And then let's move in our Bernhelms. Actually, I'm gonna move in my other guys instead. We got our attack formation. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's move here, because I think I can't. Oh no, that's not good. Let's do this square? This square. Let's do this one here. Oh, there's a seed too. Yikes. Okay, definitely need a free throw then. Yeah, I think free throw here. Okay. Let's do Matthew. You're not going to be able to do that because of that tree though, right? Oh, no. It's a 40% shot. It's a long shot. Ah, still worked though. Whew, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So if you try to move onto a square that has a guy, you will attack. I did not know about that. That's good to know, actually. I can't believe I got through the entire first game without thinking about that. Right. I don't think this guy can... I don't think he can explode on us this turn. Maybe? You know what? I'm going to try it. How much movement do they have? Let's see here. Inspect this guy. Speed is 3, so he can move 6. Is that right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we're okay this turn. I don't think he can get us. Yeah. Okay. So is there anyone that's close? Okay, it looks like Sarah Bernhelm. I should try to get you the kill if possible. What's your accuracy there? 87? That's pretty good. So what happens if I do a regular attack from this side? Perfect. And now Sarah, why don't you just get in there? Nice little gentle toss. Perfect.
I get way too excited about this.
Channel level. I think that should be it. Perfect.
Lives saved are the real trophies of the day.
Heroes fight harder when they know they're taken care of.
Unlock. And prime target. I think prime targets, I find it a little bit lackluster. I almost wish it was an area effect attack or something like that, or maybe if it made it so the enemy had to attack that guy and couldn't use its special ability, that would be good. It just seems like in general, particularly in the early game, your Caberjacks have such few hit points anyway. Like in this game, like in this round, my Alchemists have just about the same amount of HP as my Cabers, and so it's not really that big of an advantage to have them hit one guy over the other. So unfortunately we got some corruption, which sucks, but that's okay. Now we need babies. Massive victory. Yay. And we have a new keep. I think last time I installed Matthew Bernhelm, and he was alright. He's stalwart, nervous, lone wolf. That's funny, these two guys have exactly the same traits. I didn't notice that. Or, excuse me, they have exactly the same personalities. Sorcha. Man, I have so many nervous characters this game. I don't know how that happened. Like, all the Bernhelms are nervous, and the Cormacs are nervous as well. So I want to make this the Bernhelm household, I think. And so I decided to go with Matthew. I remember this is what I did last time. And Did I marry Sorcha? I didn't marry Sorcha in. I remember I had to get a child. So I'm gonna marry in Daryl Revok, I think, because he has the increased intuition. Either that or someone else that has a useful trait, even if they don't have children. It's too good. Oh, it was Viconia. That's right. Viconia Shepherd was married into this family. Okay, and then I did an adoption as my next thing. Do a baby girl. Okay, perfect. So we've got 3 keeps. We've got some trainees going. Let's check out Crocodilus and see what we got. Arvesh, who is nimble, impressionable, but bare strength, and we have Elazar, who is brainy, quick, and quick study. Those are all excellent for an alchemist. So Elazar, or these are not alchemists though, these are Caberjacks. Still pretty good though. XP gain and movement range is good, and actually this would be a good character to marry into my alchemist, one of my alchemist houses. So that's a pretty excellent.
Before you were making choices on the battlefield. Now I'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about.
You know, when you guide the heroes in battle, well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions, whatever they end up being.
Okay. The Ostrich. Sorcha shakes you awake. There's a passenger ostrich outside the capital. You immediately look in your mind's eye, and after a few seconds of searching, you see it. The blue beak, the long neck, the magnificent red plumage. The great bird isn't extinct after all. What do you do? I'm a vegetarian, so I don't know that killing it and preparing it for a feast would be great. Although maybe my heroes would appreciate eating it. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I had the ostrich in my last game. I know one of the things that is on the forum is actually a request for more of these little mini events, and I know that there are only a few of them in the game right now, that there are a lot more that they're going to be adding. But, you know, let's see if we can figure out what ostrich tastes like. My guess is that this is going to be bad. Or shall we bask in its majesty? Yeah, let's see what ostrich tastes like. Good eating. Passenger ostrich meat is renowned for its incredible flavor, and it definitely held true tonight. The feast encompasses 5 courses, 3 breaks, and incredibly enough, 10 entire barrels of old Verhoeven. By the end, everyone is to be carried out on stretchers as their blissful stomachs and minds have transcended to a higher plane of tasteful existence. All your heroes in your retinue gain XP. Okay, great. That's awesome. I remember last time I did it, I went to feed the ostrich, and that character got ostrich vision, which makes it so that they got an extra like 2 or 3 units of sight range. It was pretty good. And I'm going to give you to the Bernhelms. Okay, so we have little Edna Bernhelm now. Choose hardy and impressionable. Yay! It has 2 somewhat useful parents. I think I'm going to build a Sage Rights guild next, because I want to speed up the, I'm going to put it here because I want to speed up my research, and I feel like I have a few extra babies now, and so I think this will be a good use of it, and I want to put it here because this has the corruption, and so I'll want to defend it if it gets attacked in the next mission or 2, and also it has the local guild research rate boost, which is excellent, so.
I remember the day I finished my training and set off for the capital. There was a lot of crying. Mostly from the kids I crushed during my advanced gouging final. What a day that was.
Yay.
It always arrives faster than one expects.
So when heroes come of age, they get transferred to the capital for active duty. They can be sent to fight the Cadens on tactical missions or be assigned to be regents, partners, sage rights, or standards. Excellent. So we have Vulcan Flügermeinz, who is brainy, quick-study, hawk-eyed, wily Avenger, but unfocused. So quite a solid Flügermeinz, I have to say. And the Flügermeinz, they're the ones that... the bear punchers, they want to have the strongest traits in their family. So this is Vulcan is a good candidate to carry on that household. That was another thing I wanted to add. And I can't remember if I mentioned this in episode 1, but it's really it's very valuable to me to have the list of the submissions that you guys sent in, because even if I don't use them for this playthrough or as this core family, they'll give me ideas for future playthroughs and also things to give to these other houses. I may or may not end up adding in new goofy traits that I have to roleplay on these houses, particularly like the Bernhelms and the Crocodilus. So they might need something different. We'll see. Condolences. Chris Garrett, partner of Regent Betty Crocodilus, has died of natural causes at 54. It's too bad. They do have a couple children, which is nice. And she's 35, so she's young. So who would be a good choice to carry on the Crocodilus line? Bernhelm's not bad. There's a good chance that they have kids. He's rather old. Anyway, that low accuracy is a little bit troubling, though. Daryl Revlick is slow, which is just, it's absolutely killer on a Caberjack. And nearsighted, those are bad. Actually, he's insightful, though, so he's a good candidate to retire to my Sage Rights Guild as soon as it's up. We have Adam Garrett, who's a flincher but will live long, but has slow XP gain. I'm not really a fan of his mustache, though. Okay. We have Andreas Cormac, who's stalwart, which is good, nervous, which is bad, Hawkeye, which is good, and then longevity, which is good. So he's got one pretty bad one, but then 2 or 3 pretty good ones. And then we have Seville Revuk, who is slow and cocky and puny. So he is probably the worst character ever to marry into this Caberjack household. So I think I'm going to go... The Bountiful is kind of nice, particularly in the early game, just to get more kids. And just to fill up things, give you more opportunities. And the Quick Study is good. And that would offset the Slow Learner here. And actually the Clumsy would offset the Nimble Dexterity. Nervous, though. Nervous does make me nervous. John Bernhelm. That's not bad. Yeah, so it's either John Bernhelm or Andreas Cormac. I do like the Stalwart, actually. And the longevity is overall is a useful one. And he also has nervous. So let's see. So really, do I want more kids and potentially quicker XP gain, or do I want a longer lifespan and potentially better defenses? I think I might go with Andreas Cormac, actually. They both have that decreased accuracy, which is pretty bad. But, or do I just go with John? They have a better chance of having children. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so they have a better chance of having kids. The kids are probably not going to be quite as good. You know, I think I'm gonna do Andreas. Andreas. We'll go with Andreas. I like the Hawkeye. I like the Stalwart and the Lone Wolf. So I think that's good. We'll go with that match. Also, they're closer in age, so I feel like it's a slightly more appropriate pairing. So we'll go with them. Okay. Let's see what we get. Let's get that Sage Ride skilled up. More babies. Ooh. Okay. So this is a good stop to end episode 2. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I'll have to decide which of these regions I want. I either get a newborn baby boy or a level 2 female hunter. I think I might go for the hunter on this one actually, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I hope that everything's making sense. I had to replay this part, which is a little bit annoying. I made basically the same decisions. The only thing that you guys missed out on was one rather bad alchemist shot blowing up one of my characters, which was unfortunate, but honestly, I wasn't using them anyway. And so, in any case, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time on part 3. This has been part 2 of Season 2 of Massive Chalice.